Alright, here we are, Thursday afternoon, Piazza dello Seminario, and we're going to pan around to the different groups working. Yeah, and now we're going to come to William and Malcolm. Gentlemen, what's your plan here? What are you trying to accomplish?
Exactly. Make the parachute so that it's the last one to hit the ground.
Parachute, last one to hit the ground. Is that the deal, William?
Yeah.
Now, what are your chances of success? You're one team, two people. You're down one person, one brain less. Can you pick it up? Can you handle that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. All right, we're coming over here. Here's Giovanna, Miguel, and Daniel. What are you trying to accomplish today? What's the goal?
The bigger the better. So if it's very, very wide and big mass, then more air will go under it, and then we'll have more lift.
Okay. Some people observed there was a little, what would be the word? Non-belief in the plan. Giovanna, Miguel, are you swayed in Daniel's plan here that you will have an awesome parachute and you'll get the win?
Yes.
You're swayed. You have faith in Daniel now. All right, well done.
Now, yes.
All right, moving on. Grant, gentlemen, Roman, Mark, we see at this point you are quite efficient with a smaller version versus a larger version. Gentlemen, what's the plan here? How are you going to win this thing?
Well, we made like a structure.
Speak up.
We made a structure out of pieces of wood and
Oh, so
straws.
you've got wood and straws.
Yeah, just to keep it, make it stronger. And then we're just gonna put the paper on top.
Yeah.
Actual parachute.
Now, was this little one here, was that a little demo thing or what?
That was kind of Grant's idea. That was the first one we made.
Yeah.
But kind of.
It's just like the iPhone, the first model and the second model.
So this is the first parachute model, and the second model, of course, is going to be better, huh?
We don't know.
We don't know that.
Well, that's the plan. All right, we're moving on. William R. Namek and the kid they call Josh. Gentlemen, what's the plan here? How are you going to win this thing?
So we have a nice light outer support, which is plastic, and straws on the outside. With
Looks like flexible.
yeah, with internal support of wooden sticks.
Wooden sticks,
And
straws.
in case it fails,
Yeah.
the man has a lot of protection.
He has a what?
A lot of protection.
Ah, he's got protection. Okay.
Like,
So you're saving your man. It's not a suicide mission.
no.
Yeah, okay. All right, quality. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Last to last group, we got Frederick here. We got the Nico kid, Mr. Supreme, as he's known, and Trevor. Gentlemen, how are you going to win this thing? Tell me about your parachute.
Well, we decided to go with an internal and external support system.
I think this is the first internal-external. I'll give you some inside information here. This is good
Okay.
stuff.
So we have a frame, and then we have the bag inside. This is called from the air enters, and then we have a bag on the outside that will catch the extra air coming in. So we have two means of support. Which will
Fantastic,
ensure that
fantastic. Looking forward to the parachute races. We'll be back after this commercial break. I'm zooming in, gentlemen. Start cheering for your team. Let's go. First annual parachute contest, Venice, Italy, 2011. Here we go, panning back. Thumbs are up. The suspense builds. Do we have a clear winner? Do we have a clear winner? Trevor, Nico, and
No, it's not. It's us.
Frederick.
It's his group.
Do we have a clear winner, Dr. B? Could you tell? We got a little video action. Might have to go back to the videotape to use an old school term. Huh?
Yeah, video.
Are they available for a second
I think we need, this was a semi-final, I think we need
semifinals?
Romans 1 and us, you were second.
Nico, we bring it up.
And William, so first three.
All right, first three.
Do a rematch.
We'll come back after this commercial break. Semifinals, first run.
Type. Okay. You ready, Mr. Pfeiffer?
I've given clear instructions to Nico not to go in the river, but he's bound to stop those and not listen. I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nico, Trevor, Frederick take the cake.
Miguel, we were second.
Unbelievable. Look at them, thumbs up. They're giving a thumbs up. They know they're the champs.
Dude, I did a flip and then all the way stayed straight up and down.
They won the semifinal. They won the final.
You guys were
So is that it?
Dr. B, are we doing one more time or is that the final?
number 1 and number 2.
Apparently we're having a race between number 1 and number 2 just to make sure. Be back after this commercial break. Nico, the only true cheerleader down there for his team. Where are you, Giovanna? Why aren't you down here cheering? What about you, Miguel?
Miguel was just on there.
All right, thumbs up. I got the zoom.
This is just Daniel's and Nico's. 3, 2,
First place, second place.
1, go.
Oh, I feel a disqualification coming on. I feel a disqualification. I think that's a disqualification. I'm pretty sure we have a clear champ. The Frederick kid, the Trevor kid, and the Nico kid. Take the cake. Take the cake.
Who threw something? And what was it? That doesn't count.
Nah. Daniel, I'm going to get a close-up of you.
Did you see that, Mr. Vice?
Make your argument, Daniel. What happened?
And then did it get a hole?
No, it's all
We didn't even start the right.
Daniel,
He's stupid.
Leonardo would not be impressed, big guy. You got to know your stuff.
That big bone.
Dr. Browning, Mr. Pfeiffer saying goodbye. We will be back after this commercial break to interview the contestants. Here we are after the contest. We got the Josh Nader, the Namek Nader, the new William Nader. Gentlemen, what went wrong? You didn't produce as you said you probably would.
Oh, it had no stability. It kind of like folded in half, and we ripped it apart afterwards.
So is that a matter of chance happening, or was it your structure, your floor plans? What was it?
Well, the first round we actually came third, so it wasn't actually that bad.
Yeah?
It was the win.
Except for
You think unexpected wind kicked up, huh?
If we had more time on this as well.
Now, do you feel that the winner was a clear winner, or just a happenstance? You really could do better than them.
I think it was a clear one.
You think a clear winner? All right, graceful in their losses. Graceful in their losses. Well, semi-finalists. You really lost it at the end there. You know, possible disqualification, so forth. What happened?
The wind was there was too much wind under it, and it blew back, and it came back on with us,
Yeah.
onto us. And
It's like-
then we had to, and then while the other people were already dropped theirs, we had to pick it up, put it back on the trail, and then we still got second.
Yeah, you still got second. However, there are a lot of people in the audience who feel that the other people, they went down. The wind didn't actually make a difference with theirs. So is that a reasonable excuse, or is the audience right? Are they legitimate saying you're just kind of whining about the loss there?
Because the wind only blew on us, not on the
The
other.
wind only blew on you. It was a specific wind against your group.
Exactly.
Interesting commentary. Thank you much. Good luck in the future with the Simpsonator, the Malcolmator. Gentlemen, what went wrong? You had good plans. You were soft at first. You didn't go too fast. Towards the end, you were making it. You know, we've got that in
It was
a.
unfair. We would have been second place.
Would have been second place.
Yeah.
And I feel your anger led to a bit of rock throwing, from what I understand. Yeah.
Daniel sabotaged off.
Daniel sabotaged yours,
Yeah,
and that's why you lost. Yeah.
He killed our man. He ripped him off the parachute.
He killed your man. That wasn't very nice of him, was it?
Yeah, he ripped him off
So
the
you
parachute.
do you deny the rock throwing, or were you? Are you proud of that one?
We're proud of it.
Proud of the rock throwing, huh?
And we missed on purpose.
Okay, graceful in loss, absolutely. So I got to say, here we are, gentlemen. The audience thought you were a clear front runner, and you really let down a lot of people today. How do you feel? Terrible, huh? Yeah, it's okay. You can have some tears coming down. That's not sweat. We'll tell the audience the same. They may not be able to tell the difference there. So what went wrong, guys?
A parachute flipped twice.
Parachute flipped twice. Now, is that a design flaw or kind of random happenstance?
it was the wind, and it
The
was.
second time was the wall. It hit the wall and it flipped over.
Yeah, so really question of wind, wall, the whole shebang-a-bang, huh?
If we just let it flow from like an airplane or something, I think we would have made it to the finals.
You think you made it to the finals, huh? All right, fair enough, guys. Thanks. Good luck next year. I have to tell you before we interview our winners here, the peanut gallery behind me is quite aggressive in their comments, so we'll just try and keep it focused on you guys. Winners today, some would say clear winners. However, The design there, there's a thought out there that the top parachute gave you an extra advantage. How do you combat those commentaries?
Well, I feel that those people are jealous that we thought outside of the triangle, if you will.
Outside the triangle, that's very good,
We
Nick.
still stayed with the main design of the Da Vinci.
The rules were, as long as we had 4 panels of triangles, that we were allowed to do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
It just said do the design. It didn't say you can't have anything.
Yeah.
Besides, one other contestant had a very similar idea, and they're not getting any trouble.
Yeah.
Which they probably stole that idea from you gentlemen, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
We were
Clearly winners.
The only reason nobody's
Stole
against
practice
them
from
is because they
Daniel.
didn't win.
And
Interesting.
may I add that Mr. Simpson and Mr. Malcolm threw clumps of rocks at our
And
parachute.
ours.
So they tried to sabotage,
Yeah.
unsuccessfully, might I add,
No,
gentlemen.
they hit it, but it still won.
It still won.
Almost positive it went slower after it got hit by rocks.
Now, can you guarantee a win next year? Are you going to be able to improve your design, or is somebody else going to take the title?
We don't need to improve it.
Yeah, with this
no matter
parachute,
what.
It's perfect as it is.
Perfect.
It's rock proof,
Yeah.
right? Right. A couple people were saying some naughty words at it and so forth. Yeah, interesting. All right, gentlemen.
Yes.
Well done. Okay. 2011 Venice Florence champs. Take a bow. And for that, we shall show you the wonderful Florence going over to the Ponte Vecchio, straight ahead, and we'll see you next year.